In the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, a city named Ghazni once stood as the heart of a mighty empire. From the late 10th to the mid-12th century, the Ghaznavid Empire rose to power, blending conquest with culture and leaving behind a legacy that shaped South and Central Asia. The Ghaznavid story began with Alptigin, a Turkic general of the Samanid Empire. In 962, he seized Ghazni, a small but strategic fortress town. Although his rule was modest, he laid the foundation for a dynasty that would dominate for nearly 2 centuries. Alptigin's successor, Sabuktigin, transformed this foothold into a kingdom. He expanded into Afghanistan and northern India, forging a powerful state. But it was Sabuktigin's son, Mahmud of Ghazni, who would bring the empire to its peak. Mahmud, ruling from 998 to 1030, is remembered as the empire's greatest leader. He was the first ruler in history to adopt the title Sultan, symbolizing both political and religious authority. Mahmud's reign was defined by his 17 campaigns into India. With disciplined cavalry and powerful war elephants, he raided cities and temples, returning to Ghazni with immense wealth. These campaigns not only expanded his territory, but also spread Islamic influence into northern India. Yet Mahmud was not merely a conqueror. He built Ghazni into a glittering capital filled with palaces, gardens, and mosques. Under his rule, the city became a center of culture and scholarship, rivaling the greatest cities of the Islamic world. The Ghaznavids were Turkic in origin, but they embraced Persian language and culture. Persian became the empire's court language, shaping literature and administration for centuries to come. Mahmud's court attracted some of the most brilliant minds of his age. The Persian poet Ferdowsi, author of the Shahnameh, found patronage there. The scholar Al-Biruni, who studied astronomy, geography, and Indian culture, thrived in Ghazni's intellectual circles. The empire also left behind architectural wonders. The Friday Mosque of Ghazni and its famous minarets, decorated with intricate calligraphy and geometric designs, symbolized both power and artistry. These ruins still stand today, whispering stories of a glorious past. The Ghaznavid army was a formidable force, built on fast Turkic cavalry and supported by Persian infantry. War elephants, captured during Indian campaigns, gave them added strength. Mahmud's victories brought him fame across the Islamic world, but after his death, challenges quickly arose. His son, Mas'ud I, inherited the empire but lacked his father's brilliance. The Ghaznavids soon faced a new rising power, the Seljuk Turks. At the Battle of Dandankan in 1040, the Seljuks defeated the Ghaznavids, stripping them of much of their Persian territory. The once vast empire was reduced mainly to Afghanistan and parts of India. Over the following century, the Ghaznavids struggled to maintain control. They remained influential in northern India but faced constant pressure from stronger rivals. By the mid-12th century, the Ghurids, another Afghan dynasty, rose to power and replaced the Ghaznavids entirely. Although the empire fell, the Ghaznavids had already left a deep mark on history. The Ghaznavids' legacy is both military and cultural. Through their campaigns, they helped establish Islam more firmly in northern India, paving the way for later Muslim dynasties. Culturally, they were vital in spreading Persian art, literature, and language across South and Central Asia. This Persianate tradition influenced later empires such as the Seljuks, Mughals, and Ottomans. The writings of Al-Biruni preserved knowledge of astronomy, geography, and Indian philosophy. Ferdowsi's Shahnameh, written during Ghaznavid patronage, became a cornerstone of Persian identity. Even their architectural remains, tall minarets and grand mosques, remind us of their brilliance. The Ghaznavid Empire may not have lasted as long as some other dynasties, but its story is one of transformation. From a small fortress in Ghazni, it grew into a kingdom of warriors, scholars, and poets. The Ghaznavids combined the strength of the sword with the beauty of the pen. They showed that empires are remembered not only for the lands they conquered, but also for the knowledge, culture, and ideas they nurtured. Today, the echoes of their empire survive in the languages spoken, the literature celebrated, and the history told across South and Central Asia. The Ghaznavids remain a shining example of how power and culture together can shape civilizations.